Okay, so this is exam practice for paper 2, English language paper 2. The first thing that you need to do, you need to spend between 10 and 12 minutes reading through all of the sources. So I've done that already. And then what I'm going to do, I've got question 1. And question 1 is just you selecting 4 statements that you think are true out of 8. You'll be given a section of one of the sources that you need to focus on. This is from source A, and it says lines 1 to 21. Okay, so read again the first part of source A from lines 1 to 21. Next to that, I'm going to write 5 minutes. If you got extra time, then you have 7 minutes. You need to make sure you take no more than that. Down here at the bottom, which of these statements are true? The writer recommends that to be happy, you should think about your own death. Okay, and that requires a little bit of inference, but that is true because that is what he's suggesting about corpse meditation. Corpse meditation is a term given to the practice of meditating in a grave. That is false. Corpse meditation is intended to make you more aware of how precious life is. That is true because corpse meditation is looking at photographs of dead bodies or bodies in various stages of decay. Daniel Kahneman won the Nobel Prize in 2004 for his study into misalignment. That is false. He's a Nobel Prize winner, but he didn't win it for his study into misalignment. Misalignment is when you don't spend enough time thinking about how precious life is. That's false, okay? Because it's not about thinking about how precious life is, it's about how you spend your time generally to reflect that life is precious. So misalignment is when the time you spend doing things that give you satisfaction is less than the time you spend doing things that don't give you satisfaction. That's true. A 2014 survey found that the average American spends more time watching TV than engaging in spiritual or religious activities. That's true, okay? Because it says 20 times longer on TV than on religious and spiritual activities, just above there, okay? And then so the bottom, I've already got my 4 true statements, but I can read through the bottom, just double check. A 2014 survey found that the average American spends much more time surfing the web than socializing and communicating. That's not true because there's no study that's been done. It says the survey did not ask, but we can imagine a similar difference or disparity, okay? So that's false. So I've got my 4 true statements. I've done it relatively quickly. It shouldn't take you too long, which is great because you can then save time on the next question, but that should be 4 points, easy to pick up. When you move on to question 2, okay, what you can do when you get your booklet, you're going to write down next to question 2 the amount of time you get on that. Remember, it's worth 8 marks, so you don't want to spend tons of time on it. You get 10 minutes, or if you get extra time, about 13 minutes. Now I'm going to highlight the words that I think are important or significant. So, you need to refer to source A and source B. That is significant. It's in bold. Just to remind myself that I have to look at both of the sources. Use details from both sources, okay? I'm going to highlight that because that means quotations. Write a summary of the differences between the 2 writers' experiences. Okay, so I'm looking for content that relates to their experiences. I'm looking for the differences, and it is a summary. So this is about content. It's about the things